Hello, hello, Pete Rossetti here, bringing you Type 1 Tuesdays. I'll tell you a little bit about Type 1 diabetes and what that means for your life. So, I was going to talk about visual images and kind of mental matching for a minute. But I started to look behind me beforehand about how this is clearly misaligned and this is a little bit closer to alignment. This is really misaligned, and that this is closer in alignment. So very rarely do we have visual cues or sometimes mental boundaries to show us when we're off track or on course or whatever. And for most all diabetes, or anybody who tests their blood sugar, primarily more so for type 1 individuals, where you're testing your finger and drawing blood more frequently, you get visual cues which indicate, how your blood sugar is: high, low, strong, weak, good or bad. So there are those visual markers for diabetes. What happens in relying on your numbers so much is that it kind of skews your perception about the way you're living your life, or how fulfilled you're feeling or doing, only based on like the readout of the number. And it's just like tests in school, grade school, high school, college. Being only as good as your number is not a great feeling, and being as good as your bank account or your position at work or your responsibilities in life, like having a visual readout to that is kind of skewed, because if you internally and intuitively don't feel like you match that, your brain's like, what the hell is going on here? And sometimes we get frustrated, or things seem difficult and we get confused, and all of that creates kind of a scarcity, a resistful kind of perception, and pretty much it just skews our whole perception of what's really going on, or how we truly feel and how we actually know. So what this gets back to is a huge idea on letting the outer world drive the inner world, which could be chaos and is very skewed and doesn't allow you to truly feel and be one with yourself and kind of learn for yourself and grow for yourself. So misalignments aside, even without the visual markers or checking your likes, or your whatever bank account again, without looking on these visual markers, just know how you feel and how you want to feel about these situations. If you want to feel popular, connected, or collaborative, you have to give a little bit more of that in life. And it's like the idea of, Bob Proctor talks about this all the time, a little fire or a little amount of wood will only give you a little amount of warmth from a fire. So the more wood that you put in, the greater the warmth and the greater the heat. And ideally, that's the way towards prosperity. That's the way to acknowledging your abundance and really embracing the true possibilities that are out there, not just the misalignments that we could see or notice. That's just your brain trying to say what doesn't fit or what doesn't match. But look for the good, find the things that are good within you, excel at those, harness those, give more, be more, do more, and let's see where this goes. Thanks. Bye.